gotta grow up sooner or later, and part of growing up is having acne. And so Cooper, look at Cooper got his very first, what's that? Zit. So I'm teaching Cooper how to pop zits tonight.
She's gonna buy me a tin of Pokemon.
Okay, so I'm bribing him to pop his zit. Okay, get in the mirror. Wait, you gotta get in the mirror, so you gotta see the white worm come out. And then you gotta push on both sides. Did it come out? No, look, you see the white head?
Oh, I already got it.
You gotta squeeze between, on the opposite sides of the white, and then you push it. Hard. Do you see it coming out?
Yeah.
It's like a little white worm. Get up in there. Don't be afraid, just get it. Get that. Get it.
Yeah.
So good when it comes out. And then you wipe it on the mirror. No, ew, that's gross. You don't do that.
Especially on my mirror.
Oh, that's funny, huh? Well, look
Cooper.
at that.
Ow.
Look at where I've been picking. It's just kind of fun sometimes. It's
kinda
bad. It scars your
swollen.
skin. Let's show them the white worms on your nose.
No.
Come on. Get up close
No.
and do it. Get it. Get it.
Ah.
Do you guys know that little babies get these white worms in their nose? Even Cooper has them. Let's show them. Ready? Get close. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta push. Oh, those are good ones. Okay, don't wipe them. Let's show the camera. Look, you guys. Look at these little... Come here.
Ow.
Come right here.
Ow.
Turn your head. This way. No. Over. Can they see them in the mirror? Oh, do you guys see those? Little white wormies. Don't think I'm the most disgusting human being. Look, remember that one I had down there? It traveled from down there to up there. Oh. So we're going to go do a mud mask. You want to do a mud mask with Mom?
What the heck's that?
It's a good boy answer. Okay, let's do the night routine review on the face. Can you excuse me, little man? Scoot over. Okay, so a lot of you asked what I use for skincare and my night care
We just
routine.
got back from Book of Life.
Oh, you want to tell them about the Book of
It
Life?
was good.
Tell them. Hold it.
One of them died.
Oh no. Okay, so I start washing my face first and foremost with this Johnson's baby shampoo because it's
Those are-
tearless. So I hate when a little bit of soap creeps in your eye and then it burns in the red. And it's a really good makeup remover. So we're gonna start with this. Step 1.
Step 1.
Step 1. Ask Batman for assistance in washing your face. Look at, so I just use a little squeege of the baby shampoo, put it around on your fingers, and then watch. You just wash your little eyelashes so that it's also gentle on your eyelashes because you don't want to pull those out. And then really get the soap in your eyebrow
Look at her
hairs.
face, people.
That's going to be great screenshots. Do I look like Batman to you?
She kind of does.
Don't be afraid to get the soap in your eyebrows because you can. That's a good place for bacteria and foundation and makeup and all that to collect. So, and now look at my eyelashes. The makeup is totally off. Then we're gonna follow up step 2 with the revitalizing cleanser, the Rensa. We're using the Age Defense line. 1 pump gets you a ton. So we're going to really lather it up in our hands and circular motions on the face, working it back through the ears and underneath the neck. If any of you sweat and you work out, you know that right through here and through here you can really break out if you neglect washing it and getting it clean. So step 2
Is to wash your face again.
wash your face again. Coming from a boy who's like, wait, didn't you just wash your face? What's going on there? Okay, so wash your face and rinse.
Sorry.
Will you cut, honey?
3.
All right, step 3. This isn't something I do every night, but I'm super excited because I got a sampler of the Glam Glow at Sephora. No, where did I get this at? Okay, I'm gonna take this. So, whew, face is clean. Feels so fresh and so clean. Yeah, I got a sampler at Ulta. Is it Ulta or Sephora? Either one should have this, but it's the Glam Glow. It's the dark, they have a black or white one. Get the black one. I've heard amazing reviews about this, so we're gonna try it tonight and we're gonna see if it can get rid of these things. You think you're so funny, huh? So yeah, we're gonna see how it works and if it's awesome or not. And maybe we should put some on your little zitty zit.
No!
Or just some face like Mom does. Good. All over. All over. What? Don't worry about this. I just look like an army. This stuff is serious. Like, you cannot move the face. It's like, oh, You washing? Okay, you gotta get this because this is what we're trying to wash, the bacteria.
That's freaking hot.
Hey,
Leave your
okay. I had to unscrew that off my tooth. Can you use this and let's wash your face?
No, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Give me a tin.
Here, go. On your fingers. Okay, wash your face. Get the mascara off your eyes, girl.
It's not.
Okay, rub it around. Put it on your eyes and your skin.
No, no, folks.
It's tear free. It's not gonna hurt. It's like for babies. Go rub it on your skin, honey, right here. Good. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Oh, look at that cute face. Okay, scrub, scrub, scrub.
I am not using that stuff that you're using.
This mask? Why? Does this look scary or intimidating to you? It's perfectly normal. Okay, good. Now rinse off your face. Good boy. Okay, now we're gonna dry. Are you all dry? Let's see. Yeah, feels pretty clean. Feels pretty clean. Okay, hat off, dry. We just brush.
Okay, I'll pat.
No, pat your face. And then we're gonna put this on your skin because it's gonna help. That's it. Get back here. That kid, I swear. Oh man, that stuff is serious. You put it on and it like freezes your face like clay. But I feel like, look at that shine. It's definitely an exfoliator, but I think how I did it is it dries super hard. So instead of just trying to damp your hand, get your hand damp and then kind of rub it off, kind of get your face damp, the mask damp, and then rub it off so that it still exfoliates, but it's not so intense and abrasive on your skin. And I like it. I really like it. My skin feels so soft. So now we are going to follow up with my absolute, and I'm almost out of it, so I'm a little bit stressed, but we're gonna follow up with my most favorite product. This is the Rensa Vita CE Age Defense Medical Grade. Protects against photo aging, boosts collagen production. Holla, looks like this. It doesn't smell the best, but you can tell it's working. But the Vita CE Ferulic Acid. Sounds terrible because you're like, I don't want to put acid on my face, but this stuff I feel like just tightens your skin and it really helps like with those fine lines and impurities. So what I do is I just take like this, shake it so you get a little bit on your finger, and then I work around those areas that, you know, you get the wrinkles on. My forehead is always the worst. But this stuff has really helped tighten my skin, and I also feel like it helps clear acne for some reason. Because it stings, you can tell if you have a problem area and you put it on there, it helps, it stings a little bit, like it's going in and working the area. But yeah, so I'm just gonna show you guys half the face. And it's three dabs and you're done, and it's on the face and you've got the glow. And yeah, you can tell that it's like gets in and works, especially after like an exfoliator and mask like that. So you guys check out Rensa Skincare. You guys can save 20% on this when you use CarlieStylez as a code. After you put that all on your face, I usually follow up with the Rensa night cream, but I'm out of it because I love it so much. So another option, alternative option that isn't as expensive is a CeraVe, and this is just a PM moisturizer. So you can buy this at any drugstore. Really good line. This is the first line that my dermatologist recommended to me, but I wanted something a little more upgraded, a little nicer, and that's why I've gone with Rensa. It's just, you're gonna get your money's worth for the product. And if you try any of their stuff and you don't like it, they will do any exchange, any return that you want. I think that that says a lot about a company, is if they will give you your money back on something that you don't like. So that is my current skincare routine. In the morning, I just change it up, obviously, with the day moisturizer. If I'm doing a photo shoot or any videos, I still use the PM moisturizer on my skin, just because sunscreen on camera always looks very oily and greasy. So note to self, if you're doing photos or any video work that day, don't wear an AM moisturizer because usually it has sunscreen in it. All right, that is the complete night care routine. And then I follow up a little bit with Neosporin on the lips. Just keeps them hydrated and makes them look nice and fresh. And you know, if you get any little, if you peel your lips like I do sometimes, I feel like I have, like, you can see like little scars. It just makes them look very fresh and pink. So that's the night care skin routine. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak tonight. And then a lot of you asked how I get my teeth so white. It's called the toothbrush. No, I'm totally kidding. I always and forever will use Crest. This is how much I use it. I love it. Crest 3D White Toothpaste, follow up with the mouthwash as well. And then sometimes I buy the 3D White, the strips, but I don't do them every week. I don't do them 5 times a week. It's just too sensitive for my teeth. So I'll use maybe like 4 a month, like one a week, and leave them on a little bit longer than they recommend. I know that's what I do anyways. And then the night I use them, I usually use like a Sensodyne toothpaste so that my teeth aren't so sensitive. So night routine, and then we follow up with some lotion on the arms and the legs and the hands. And I like this Johnson's baby creamy oil, cocoa, and shea butter, just because you want the skin to always be soft and smell good, you know? So anyways, going to bed, say your prayers, love you.
Round 2. Should we do another Q&A? My face is starting to go, no, it's not even 7:30 a.m. and I'm getting happy ass. Do I look like Bane? Ooh, do you guys see that? Okay guys, today is round 2 of bad lip, I almost said bad lip readings, numb lip Q&A. You guys must think I have bad teeth because I'm always at the dentist, but I actually only had 2 cavities that I had to get filled in the period of 9 years, so that's pretty good. But I had to break them apart because one was on this side, one was on that side, and they were like, let's just best to do one side, one appointment, and the next side, the other appointment. So that's what we did. And it's taken forever to get it done because I had life was happening while I was waiting to make an appointment. But I can't smile because they did something on the top. He said like something with my wisdom tooth, he had to like shave or do something, so they numbed the top and the bottom for some reason. And yeah, I'm just having a really hard time talking. So we're sitting by the fire on a cold day with these leaves. My tongue feels really fat. But anyways, Q&A, numb mouth, part 2. Here we go. A-okay, peeps. I'm reading from my handy dandy iPad. So at G Whizzing says, top 3 things you need to be able to look in the mirror and love yourself as much as you deserve, and B, your fans love you. Top 3 things you need to be able to look in the mirror and love yourself as much as you deserve. I don't know if that was a statement or a question, but I think self-acceptance is a journey. It takes a long time, and I think sometimes you're better at it than others. And not speaking because I'm a pro at self-love, but it's definitely something that you have to climb the ladder like everybody else. But I do notice that focusing on the positive rather than the negative definitely will help you out. So if you're having a hard day, really focus on the things that you love about yourself. And even if it's just like, I like the way I say my S's today, that is positive, and you want to focus on that and not the negative. And it becomes like a habit, like anything else. You just have to gradually practice that, and you will get there and you will feel good about yourself. Yes. Okay, question number 2 from what did Sabrina asks? She asked, okay, here's a good one. At Sabrina Nicole 96, I met you at Buffer Festival in the freezing cold outside. She said, what has been the funniest, weirdest experience you've had so far with meeting a fan? I don't think anything too weird has happened. I get some crazy comments, and I feel like in weird places I'll meet somebody that I didn't know they watched my videos, like unexpected places. But I feel like everyone's been pretty cool. You always have those ones who don't know what to say and they just stand and stare and just don't say anything. And I don't think that's weird. I think it's actually cute and endearing. But nothing too weird or crazy has happened yet. So thanks for being cool, guys. Thanks for keeping it cool. Real cool. Okay, here's a real good one. At Lauren Cargrill _ Cargrill. Can you guys tell my mouth is numb? I feel like this time it's not as bad. Maybe it is. She says, if you were to do the whole YouTube experience again, would you do it any different? My first answer would want to be like a positive one, like, no, you should, no, it's toxic to think like that and don't have regret. But, you know, I think if a lot of us could take like a redo, hit the refresh button and do something again, most likely chances are we would, just because we're human and we make mistakes. We don't do everything perfectly. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I would correct about what I have done on YouTube, and not necessarily change anything I've shared, but just ways I've gone about it. But that's hard to also feel like that, because I feel like I've really gained a greater perspective of how I'm supposed to handle things and how I'm supposed to go about things, and it hasn't always been easy. I've had to learn through trial and error. But yeah, there's a couple things I would probably cut out. I don't know, that's a hard one. And we asked this at Buffer Festival, and I thought it was a really interesting question. We had a Q&A panel, and somebody in the audience asked, no, we asked you guys to the audience. I think Corey Wydell asked Charles this, and then Charles asked the audience, would you guys rather prefer honesty or like a positive outlook? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you rather just hear the truth, or would you rather us just kind of like sugarcoat it and put a shell around it and be like, everything is fine? What would you rather prefer? Leave it in the comments below. Ooh, this is a nice and light one. At Kadeen Morton asks, I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong. She asks, favorite country artist. I love me some Luke Bryan, Kit Moore. Sign me up for that train. I saw Brad Paisley in concert and he was phenomenal. And gotta love Carrie Underwood because her legs are amazing. And even though it's an arguable statement that Taylor Swift is country, I feel like she started off as like pop country. And a lot of country artists kind of like go back and forth, but I love me some T Swift. She's like my girl down to the core. So yeah, Idaho girl, you know, you gotta love country. Okay, this is kind of a heavier one. At Woodsney, I was just sounding that out like I do with Cooper when we're reading. WDZNI, Woodsney, asks, what does it take to leave a bad relationship? And in my answer, in light of everything, this isn't very like time specific. This is just with my experience as being a 27-year-old female. Bad relationship, how do you know when it's time to leave? I honestly feel like relationships are so hard. They're roller coasters, you know, and I think that there's been times in my life where it wasn't there for me, and you just kind of feel it. You have to follow your heart. And there's been times where I feel like I've tried and tried and tried and turned myself inside out and thought of every possible thing to do to change or to cope or to find an answer for it, and I just couldn't. And I think that when you start feeling like your happiness is being compromised by how the relationship is thriving, it's a good time to maybe not even end it, just take a step back and have some time to reflect. But I really am I don't know what the right word is right now. I'm really an advocate for following your heart and just listening to your like inner self, because I feel like family and friends, they're always gonna have your side, so they're always gonna choose like team you all the time. But you've got to be honest with yourself and know that you're not a victim in a relationship most of the time, and you make mistakes just as much as probably your partner. If not, you might just not be compatible, and it might just bring out the worst in each other, whatever it is. But you have to be able to look at yourself first and be like, okay, what can I work on? What can I fix? I don't believe anybody is innocent all the time. And it's good for you. It's good for you to have some self-growth and some responsibility taken on your shoulders to see if you have made mistakes or if you have done things that are less than pretty. And then once you've kind of taken those things on and owned up to them and tried to make them strengths and be positive about it, I think that then it's good to flip the tables and look at your partner and realize that they're also human and that they also make mistakes. But you have to know at the end of the day their intentions, and while I'd like to believe that everybody has pure and good intentions, sometimes people do things out of fear, and sometimes people hurt you because they are scared, and that doesn't make them a bad person. But at the end, you have to really think about your personal health and if it's good for you, and happiness if it's, you know, I really am a believer that when you find that right person, they will love you for exactly who you are and accept everything about you, the good and the bad. And while they might not agree with everything, they accept you for being you. And at the end of the day, though, they still inspire you to be better. And that's anything, I think, everything that we could all hope for in a relationship is acceptance and inspiration. Because I feel like those two things in combination will just really help us as human beings thrive and grow. I really like the analogy of like a flower being under the light, and you take the light away from that flower, it's going to not bloom, and it's going to shell up, and it's kind of going to become ugly. And so I would say if your relationship isn't shedding light on you and you're not feeling inspired to grow and become better, it's time to, you know, to cut the loss. And don't do it in a hurtful way, do it in a positive way so that you can move on better, because it's much easier to move on from a relationship when you feel peaceful about it rather than upset and angry. And that's easier said than done because there's a lot of feelings on the line, but do your best with that one. This is a really awesome question because a lot of people have been asking on my Instagram. She says, Steph hearts you. Do you have dental phobia? Is that why you need happy gas? No, I don't have dental phobia. My dentist is really good. They put this like cherry gel on your gum that's kind of like very numbing before they actually give you the shot, and the shot never really hurts me. I never feel like, ow, like you feel it and it's like a little tingle, but nothing like, maybe I'm super tough, but I don't ever think the shot hurts. But they just always offer it to me, so I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take it, like hook me up. And I don't think it's very strong. It's not strong enough for you to feel altered or anything. Obviously they wouldn't be letting me drive at the end of the appointment, they would be liable. But it's 7 a.m. and I have to get up early to get a shot, and they're going to offer me happy gas. Who's going to say no to that? I mean, yeah, I'll take one. Oh, you got two? You're going to give me two? Yeah, I'll take two of those happy gases. Sign me up for that. Okay, let's end this on a funny note. At Crystal D. Quadro asks, can you say apple pen hippopotamus 3 times? Apple pen hippopotamus. Apple pen hippopotamus. What is that word? Apple pen hippopotamus. I'm going to show you guys the word so you know what the heck I am talking about. Okay, do you see that right there? Apple pen hippopotamus. It sounds like hippopotamus. Is that it? Did I just say the word? Is it hippopotamus but appleopotamus? I don't know. Anyways, it's Thursday. I love you guys. I gotta make Cooper lunch and take it to school. Friday, tomorrow, I have posted on my Instagram, if you live in the Utah, Idaho area, my aunt has a corn maze at their house, and all of us shaytards are going to be there to scare you guys in the corn. So if you're in the area, come hang out, come meet up, come give me a hug. I'd love to hug your butts. I mean, just like hug you. But yeah, come say hi, and details are on my Instagram, so check that out.